double.
Yeah.
I'm saying PSG in the final.
Who's winning it?
Oh, PSG for surely.
Alright, cool. He's
The season that Mbappe leaves, they galvanize, they go unbeaten. Bro, I see it.
Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to Motion with Sports, and it's UCL final reaction time. You know what I'm saying? We're going to react to that PSG versus Inter Milan massacre. You know what I mean? Absolute massacre.
No, it's mad.
But you know what it is? It's your boy, Matchday Shows or Shows Either Or, and then to my left, not right. You know
Hands, man! Come on, man.
Treacherous Twin, favourite duo is back.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? Before we get into it, just make sure you like, follow all the social media platforms. You know what to do in it.
You know, for sure.
Simple as. Hands. Talk to them.
Bro, I can't lie, Champions League final.
Before you go, was this like the least ever build up to a Champions League final?
It was quite
game?
quiet.
It was quiet, bro.
It was quite quiet, but the game itself, fireworks.
You reckon?
5-0. On the biggest stage to whip someone 5-0. Bro, that's a joke thing. That's a mockery. It's a mockery, bro. It don't look good on the Italian teams.
Yeah.
You feel me? At all. Like, but bro, yeah, bro, all props. I don't care about Inter. All props to PSG, bro. What was your take, Makili?
Do you know what? We go back to the tapes.
Yes!
I was gassing Inter's team so high, bro.
Yeah.
And I know they caught their luck in previous rounds against Bayern and Barcelona.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, if you keep doing something, it's no longer lucky. Do you know what I'm saying? And I trusted Simeone and Inzaghi in terms of the way he sets up.
Yeah.
I've been raving about his threat at the back formation with the 3 midfilders and the 2 up front.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know what I was seeing. I thought what Lamine done to DeMarco was a mad thing. Obviously, they identified that straight away, said, yo, DeMarco, he can get up and down, but he can't defend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's test him.
Yeah.
And Doue,
bro,
belt to us.
Belt to
us. PSG belt to us. And I'm not going to lie, overall, I know you said fireworks, 5 goals, blah, blah, blah. I ain't hearing that.
You know,
you're in a final, you're conceding 5 goals,
It's
bro.
a joke.
You didn't turn up.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? You didn't even try to score. You didn't even try to get... Apart from Marcus Thuram, I don't know what anyone else was. Lautaro, I've been raving about him. Where was he? Barella, I put him in my all-11. Where was he? Where was Chalanonoli? Where was Mkhitaryan?
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Dumfries.
Is experience overhyped? Is it looking like experience? Obviously, it can't be, innit? It can't be, but energy, athleticism, always PSG. Let me tell you something, guys. I was high on PSG from the knockout stages.
Yeah.
I was high on them.
Yeah.
What I saw in Dembele do at the start of the season, those are the revenge tour. You see him in particular, revenge tour, bro. And I just want to say that Achraf Hakimi, you are the best right back in the world.
Apologize to that man right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Apologize.
Listen, you know so crazy shows? Ask anyone. I told the man them.
Yeah.
Hakimi scoring an assist before the final.
Because he's like their biggest threat, bro.
He scored the first goal. He scored the first goal.
And not only he set the tone, he's done this every single knockout game.
He was at left wing once, bro. He's a dread to watch. But he's something else. Engine, technical abilities there, bro. Nice, and he played
quality, the quality is unreal. The timing of the runs, like you could tell he used to be a winger. You get what I'm saying? Like his attacking instincts are mental. His finishing, like. I'm lost for words of how good he is. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man. So yeah, cool. 5-0. Obviously, Hakimi scored the first goal. Doue got the second.
Yeah.
And that was like everyone was pretty much like, yo, the final might be done. Obviously, they scored another 3 more goals. But Doue, Shells, is he the next star boy or has he arrived?
No, he's arrived.
He's arrived, yeah?
You arrived, bro. You score a brace and assist in the Champions League final. Like, obviously, you saw his quality in the knockout stages, but like for a large part of the season, Barcola was playing over him.
Barcola got 20 goals this season. You know what I'm trying to say? And the funny thing was, Doue turned up his whole team from January, bro.
Yes, exactly.
When they got Kvaratskhelia in, bro.
It's like something clicked. Him playing the right and then the
You know what I
interchanging right and left.
I think Luís Enrique probably felt like, you know what, there's no one that was going to miss as much chance. Like, Barcolla's probably the best guy, but the worst guy at missing chances. So he said, you can't be worse than Barcolla. Start.
Yeah.
But I think talent for bro, obviously two different type of players, but Doue, bro.
I think Doue's better.
Bro.
And I'm not, it's not.
Mbappe couldn't do this at his age. You know what I'm trying to say? There's been great. No, I'm talking about, bro.
He could.
Getting over the line, bro.
Mbappe did this at the World Cup.
No,
Like,
I know. I know that because Jamal again done it in Euros. I'm not saying that. I'm saying club competitions, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know the World Cup's the biggest stage, but you feel me?
Do you know one thing I'll say to counter that point? Yeah, I kind of got to take Mbappe's side for this as well because I know like he was like a pain in the dressing room, and I know he wasn't listening to certain requirements that the president.
I'm against him, by the way.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's like people were acting like it's just Mbappe that was there. You know, Neymar was there as well. You know, Messi was there. You know, as well. It's what like shows? What Enrique has done now to this team is completely different. It's not just Mbappe.
Do you know the thing though? This is probably PSG's best team though.
Exactly.
So there is a bit of cut because their midfield. This is probably the best midfield three. They had variety.
It's not probably. It's
you know what I'm saying? No, 100. So there's a bit of context. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a case of Mbappe couldn't get over the line, but it's like, bro, you was there and you had many chances to do it. You know
100%.
But I feel like when everyone's bought into it, we've said it many times, bro, they were winning and Kvaratskhelia tracking back. Dembele is tracking back. There's an old video that surfaced now where Luís Enrique is telling Mbappe, broski, like if you can't get the goals, you gotta be the best defender. And it's like it's crazy saying that now because that's what all the players, all 11 man or the front three bought in whole season, all campaign, and they managed to get over the line, bro.
Nah, facts.
And I think it's so much crazy because although it's PSG, Marseille's won it before, but for French football, the World Cup's next year, they've probably got the best group of players, to play in that tournament. Bro, I said to Ish before the game, I was like, Doué is going to the World Cup, but it's that on the bench thing. I said when he's got the goal, I said, nah, hey, show Ish, he might start, bro. You feel me? Bro, Deschamps' head. Bro, it's mental.
That's Trumps. I don't even want to see him with these man.
No. Get him out.
I want to see a new vein. Put Zidane in there, man, and just let man cook. Do you know what I'm saying? But no, literally on the whole Mbappe thing, just to go back to it quickly, I think it was more than just Mbappe. But you're right. The clip that is going around is like Enrique compared him to Michael Jordan as well. Like, if even Michael Jordan was the best defender as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously Mbappe, he's definitely going to be looking at himself, and obviously he's going to feel a type of way because as soon as you leave, your boyhood club wins. You know what I'm saying? You're Mr. Paris yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're Mr. France. They do it without you. Now there's a new Mr. France in town.
There's a new Mr. France.
We're going to quickly go. I just want to quickly talk about Kvaratskhelia quickly before we talk about Dembele because we're going to talk about Dembele for a long time. But Kvaratskhelia,
4 medals this campaign,
bro. He was brought in January. Okay, I don't care if there was agreements and stuff before. He was still brought in January. The facts are the facts. He was there. What he's done to this PSG side in terms of work rate, in terms of quality, in terms of ball carrying, bruv, I can keep going on. It's crazy.
That's when the hard work beats talent, bro.
Bruv, it's absolutely crazy, bro. He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good.
I wanted him to score so bad.
He deserved it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He got it and he deserved it, man, because, bruv, what a player, man. He's transformed this PSG side with the likes of Dembele, Doue. They've just got grafters in there. There's no one that's bigger than the team. And that's where you can look at Mbappe and blame him. But, yeah, man, what a player and what a signing for 60 million. And it's crazy that there was other teams that could have did something. Basically allowed PSG a free run. I don't care if you're paying them money, bro. They are reaping the rewards. Yeah, you want to be the boss, you gotta pay the price, bro. It's that simple. But yeah, Ousmane Dembele.
Man. Listen, bro. I've been hounding PSG all Champions League campaign, and I said it a month back. I was like, bro, if anyone's winning the Ballon d'Or, if Mama can get over the line, bro, he's doing it, and he won the Champions League, bro. But I think his whole season without no striker, him in the face of PSG, him being the main man to do it and lead by example.
In a new position.
It's different, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, it's not easy. You've had injuries. You've gone for record fees and that. Hasn't worked out, bro.
You've been kicked out
Do you
and
feel
booed
me?
by fans in
So then you go to your home nation, you're at the best club, and in your second go at it, being the main man, bro, you managed to captivate the city, the competition, and you are about to win the Ballon d'Or. Bearing in mind, yeah, he's won the World Cup, you know what I'm saying? He done it at a young age, I think probably at 23, 25 age. And he's always been dubbed a star. When it was at Rennes, Dortmund, you know what I'm saying? He's always been that guy, and the fact that he's found his feet now and he's reaping the rewards, bro, I can't be more happier, man. And what did I say? I said revenge stars, like the storyline. You feel me? Listen, I saw this like, bro, what does he do? Neymar leaves, he goes Barcelona, he takes his number. Cool. He goes PSG. When Neymar leaves, takes his number again, takes the 10 shirt. Bro, I'm not saying he's better than Neymar and Mbappe, but when it's all said and done, you got to look back at moments and what you've won, bro. To Ousmane Dembele to win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
But ahead of these great players and that.
Yeah, it's mad still.
Crazy, man. It's all timing, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's your take,
I was going to
bro?
say on the same thing as well. Like, he's always been dubbed the star, innit? And it just goes to show it's nice to see a player actually approach their prime and get into it straight away. Do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously we know the quality and the talent was there in terms of Ousmane Dembele. Like, the guy is absolutely
left foot, right foot.
Like, yeah, if you're ambidextrous, you're just F that football. Do you know what I'm saying? It's that simple. You can do things other people can't do 100%. Just because you can exploit angles other people can't because you're both footed. Do you know what I'm saying? But the main takeaway for me as well, the storyline and all that, cool. Yeah. What he's doing in this false nine role is nothing short of a joke. Like, the position he takes up in midfield, right wing, left wing, and then he allows people to go into that striker role, is you can't deal with him. You genuinely can't deal with him. Like, it was a mismatch. Man had a Serbi against Dembele, bro. What are we doing here, fam? It was food. You know what I'm saying? Barbecue chicken. Big man thing, bro. Like, Dembele was having a field day. Yeah. The way he was picking it up, touching to Vitinha. We even talk about Vitinha. I've got to talk about Vitinha. Touching with Vitinha. Get into the half spaces, win a foul. Like, bro, the guy is messed. 2 assists. He deserved the goal as well, bro. And you deserve that Ballon d'Or.
No, 100. I just checked his stats here. 33 goals and 13 assists in 49 games, man. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think he's done how many goals in the Champions League?
And not even to look the work rate.
He's got 8 goals and 6 assists in the Champions League.
8 goals, 6. How many games?
15.
Averaging a GA a game, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
Either or, bro. Either or. I think no ego. It felt like a glove. Everyone put into it. And listen, man. Again, to bring the Champions League and to put the spotlight on France, bro, it's mad because we do it internationally, but can we bring the biggest trophy in world football, at club football, to the capital? Yeah, man. I think it's mad. I think Patro, when I see him again, I think it was Liverpool.
I've been saying this, bro. Yeah.
23. You know what I'm saying? Marquinhos, been there from the start, 12 years. Grafted, never run away from the grind, bro. Been there, that's Thiago there. You know what I'm saying? Varane. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy, though? Marquinhos has been one of the prime catalysts for PSG.
Fumbles, bro.
Fumbles. And you know what, bro? Fair play, because I've been on you know what I'm saying? But you Colossus. But Pacho especially. Pacho at 23 years old.
Yeah, man.
My lord. He used to play in a free, you know.
Yeah.
Like, now, left back in this, he's certified. 23 years old. First Colombian.
Balance.
Ecuadorian. Ecuadorian to win.
Bro, the balance that Luís Enrique has got here is mad. Chelsea was linked to Doue. Chelsea were linked to Luís Enrique. We said, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like the football's changed, bro. I don't think everyone's so high on like a 20-year-old, a 28-year-old that's worth like 80 or I don't know. I feel like a lot of people on this projecting, bro. Like, it's not really a case of like buying ready-made stars. It's about, yo, if we're gonna grind right now, is there longevity in terms of the team that we built? You know what I'm saying?
One thing I'll say though, I was having a conversation with Nadeem in the DMs and he was saying about the project. Okay,
I know everyone says it a lot.
PSG in it, in particular, of how they can get these players because of their state ownership, and they're literally Man City.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So what's kind of your opinion on that? Do you have an issue with that they're able to just buy who or whatever, and other clubs can't because of their situation? Like the whole Doue thing, they pretty much any French talent is at PSG. No other team has a chance. Do you have an issue with that, or is it just?
I think it's when the league's so dominant, because you basically see it in the German league as well. Bayern Munich, you know what I'm trying to say? They tend to always get.
But Bayern make their own bread. Do you know what I'm saying? PSG are state owned by Qatar.
I'm with you. You know what?
It's not. You don't have to think.
It's a conversation. It's not even that. I feel like the Champions League is about. Everyone's got their own resources. Some people are fortunate to be able to go out and get players. Some people ain't, and that's what I think. What makes storylines and everything so great, because if you look at if Inter won, for example, it would have been one of the greatest stories. They really had the budget, blah. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like people say stuff like that. Maybe you might be hearing outside the club, like maybe because your club can't do it. I don't know, bro. But listen, you can't say money wins everything, because PSG have thrown a lot of peas at projects and best players, and it hasn't worked. So tell me where it really is. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's what I'm saying. So now, is it a case of, well, they should have been doing this anyway because they've been buying whoever they want in the world anyway?
The only one that really had this whole model figured out was Real Madrid. Real Madrid, they call themselves Galacticos for a reason. Yeah. They were getting the best players. Yo, you man, do your thing. Win the whole, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dominance. But I feel like, bro, it's more of a, it's always been a Real Madrid thing. PSG have done it and have failed, didn't it?
Again, with the Real Madrid thing, Real Madrid have Barca. They have someone that doesn't. Every talent ain't going to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Every talent in France, bang, it's at PSG. You don't have a chance.
I think they did it on purpose, though.
That's my point. So it's like because you
see what it is.
Kind of a cheat code.
Yes and no, but I feel like France are so prideful when it comes to football. They want to be the best. Yeah. Where's the Ballon d'Or host at now? It's a French thing. She get it, so it's like before anyone else can get it, can we get it? Because I think it's, bro. I think Henry even asked like, yo, bro, to the Paris Saint-Germain, talk us through it, bro. I feel like Marseille's already won it, but they like having ownership, bro. So like it's like before anyone else can we source this? They want to say, yo, we done this. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, I hear you.
I think it's a collective, bro. I think it's a French thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's intentional.
I hear it.
You feel me?
Obviously, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I try to keep the politics out of football, but it's worth having a conversation.
Sure.
Before we move on to NYLand, let's talk about the main man anyway. Not the main man or the second main man.
Yeah.
The best midfielder in the world. What do you want? Argue over wall, bro.
Bro, I can't lie. Vitinha was playing for Wolves 4 years ago.
Bro. And this is one thing I'll say about the Prem, because it's like, if you're small and you're not the quickest, it's like, it's not the all ends and means. It's basically the all ends and means for certain coaches, especially 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it just shows, bro. Listen, height does not matter in football.
Listen, England's pace and power.
Yes.
Bread and butter.
That's my
point.
On toast. Yes. It's black and white. You know what I'm saying?
This is why we love international football. Yeah. This is why we love Champions League, because it's that what you got going over there, bring it to the biggest stage. Let's see what you can really do. Yeah. Because that's what the game's about, bro. Because everyone's gonna stereotype and say this is what we need, but it's like no, because football's not what you're based on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just a British thing, bro.
No, I hear it, but it just goes to show, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? When you get a chance and you get a platform to perform, and
they believe in what you got, they believe in your height, they believe in your ability, they believe in your strengths more than your weaknesses.
Because Vitinha's been very good for a long time now. Going back to
you think he's just something new?
You see what I'm saying? So now he's just at a platform where he can do it on a consistent basis, and now because you've given him that confidence and platform, you're reaping the rewards. This guy is playing on another level. Listen, you're getting 100 passes per game, bro, against Arsenal. It's a joke.
Arsenal's probably the most physical team that they played during the whole thing.
And what was the result?
And he came out on top.
This is what I'm saying,
because
bro.
You can win with physical. Yeah, you can. Some games, great. But when your mind and you're a midfielder and you're seeing pictures, I see people saying he's the next Xavi. I think that was on the TNT commentary and stuff. But when your mind's ticking and you're a savant at what you do and you're a maestro, bro, you feel me? You're playing at a different level. You know what I'm trying to say?
You're playing at a different pace to everyone else.
Brother,
you know what I'm saying? You're seeing the game differently.
Doue's goal
came
from a free kick on the right.
Yeah.
Bettina done a 1-2. Bettina ran. 1-2. Dembele flicked, set him up. Bro, that's how he got his assist.
Bro.
They don't make many men like this, bro.
And their press.
Oh.
PSG's press is ridiculous, bro. They might be drug tested, bro. Like,
I know a couple man did, bro.
Man pressing all 90, bro. 4-0 up pressing. Yeah, Enrique,
Hungry.
you're nuts. You're nuts, man. And shout out Enrique. Where does one more thing as well? Where does this leave Enrique in terms of best managers in the world?
In my generation, bro, he has to probably be top 5, Makili.
Okay, so who's your top 5?
My top 5, I'm gonna have to say Pep, Zidane, Ancelotti.
In our generation.
Yeah.
So he's not in your top 5?
No, Ancelotti.
Okay.
Hear that? I said Pep, Zidane, Ancelotti. I'll say Fergie for sure. And I'm missing someone. Yeah, Luís Enrique.
No, Jose.
Apologies. Jose has to be there. I would say Jose has to be. That's why I said I was missing someone. Jose has to go. I would have him probably over. No, I can't go over Ancelotti. I would say.
It's hard, you know. This might have to be a separate video.
No, you know what? Hold up. I ain't gonna lie. I think Enrique is probably top 10. I don't think he's top 5. I don't think he's top 5. No.
What about right now? Who's the best manager in the world right now? Is it Enrique?
Best manager right?
It has to be.
You reckon?
Yes, because let me tell you why. If Dembele's had the best season, right? What does that make him?
No, the best coach.
Best player in the world, right?
Mm.
If that manager has had the best season, what does that make him?
No, for sure.
You can't.
Done the treble twice. Yeah.
Best manager in the world right now. And shout out you, man. Obviously, the story of his daughter and that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Deserving blessings. There was 2 sides.
You know what's so crazy? You know, if you never asked me about if Wenger is not Wenger. Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
Duke was definitely there. You know what I'm saying? But when he said Alex Ferguson, it's like, you can't have a top 5 and Fergie's not there. You know what I'm trying to say?
I was gonna go crazy.
Yeah. But you know what? Yeah, no, definitely top 10. Best probably manager in the world right now for sure. Because you know, it's
Ballon d'Or, bro.
In like NBA, bro.
Yeah, Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying Ballon d'Or for the coach.
No, for sure, man. I think it's mental, bro. It's mental what Luís Enrique has to endure, what he's done, mental fortitude. You know what I'm saying? To lose your daughter, to still have the will, the courage. You know what I'm saying? Purpose. Yeah, man. Great story, man. Yeah, you feel me? I remember I said in an interview here, he's like, is he lucky or unfortunate? He said lucky, bro. His daughter had amazing 9 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real touching experience and memories and stuff. And it's
also on that point as well, sorry to interrupt you, the way he was speaking to players, saying you man are lucky, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Do you know what I'm saying? We're very fortunate. There's people out there doing this and that, working to get 9 to 5. You guys are talented. You've been blessed. You know what I'm saying? So he's installed this fearless, work hard. No one's bigger than anyone else. Exactly. Throughout the whole team. And it's come from, you could see an interview of him losing his daughter and how that's kind of translated to his managing and coaching. So yeah, shout out Enrique, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Big top coach right there.
For sure.
But again, there's 2 sides to this game.
For sure.
Inter Milan, bro. I'm gonna go first. What was you doing, bro? 5-0 in the final. I can't lie. Serie A hype. Serie A hype.
You was one of them, though, my broski.
It's done, bro. I'm killing it. I brought it up and I'm killing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want any players from Serie A no more, bro.
You're a bunch of frauds.
Nah, I'll still take Bastoni. I'll still take.
Oh no, I'm saying Italy in the collective.
Yeah, man, it's just needy, like, bro. What's going on,
man? They ain't got no Ballon, man. They ain't got no money on. Hey, it's crazy where Italian football has come, because if you speak to anyone from the 80s, 90s, early to Italian team, Juventus, Inter, AC,
bro, these men were dominating football,
and they had the bread.
Even when we was there, bro, Kaká, Shevchenko,
they headed it,
bro. Them man had demons. What's going on, bro?
Money, bro. That's the money.
Listen, someone needs to save
Save
Italian
them,
football, bro. Please.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These men are saved off Rudy Hullet, Ronaldinho, Kaká, like all of these. Where are these man?
Dida,
Bro.
Adriano, Pirlo, Maldini,
Baresi. We can go on, bro. Where, like, you look at who's the next upcoming Italian talent?
Bro, they had ballers, bro.
Who is their next talent, please?
What's his name? I don't even know. Luciano, what's it? I saw this about
Osrolini and these man. Like, come on, bro. Man are serving you Doue and you're telling me about Osrolini, bro.
You got Tom being the MVP of the league. He had a good season though.
Shout out my boy McTominay.
It's crazy though, man, where Italian football has come. But listen, the game itself, I feel like when you sub defensively, if you know football, if that's our plan A and we concede first, oh my god, the work we gotta do to even get back, bro. And it's the thing. It's like
I disagree with that, hand, because they've showed in the past that they can get a goal back.
Let me tell you something, PSG, bro. When Arsenal fans were raving about they beat Real Madrid, I said, brother, they're not the best team in Europe. They played the best team in Europe, bro. What do you think's gonna happen,
bro? I don't. You ain't a fan. I don't care what happens. You ain't showing me 5-0. 5-0 is a joke.
Wait, you don't think they set up defensively?
Yes, but that's their thing. But what I'm saying is, even if they set up defense, they're not like Man United where that's their all ends and means. They do have. We've seen this whole Champions League that they can score goals, bro.
You got to understand when they played Barcelona.
Yeah,
Barca can't defend for shit.
Yeah,
their thing's high line. So when you got Dumfries doing what Hakimi did, it's long. But PSG had a better back line than Barca. Yeah. So naturally.
Yeah,
because I'm telling you,
for me, though, what I'm saying is, I just feel
they're more resilient.
They lack belief, though. In this game, they lack belief,
brother. When you got man pressing like that, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do,
bro? You ain't a final, fam. You're
bro.
Losing 5-0 in a final. That's a joke.
It's a joke, shows, but I don't think it's got nothing to. Yes, listen, it's bad on Inter's part. I can't lie. Let's not make a mistake. They didn't.
Not one player played well. I felt sorry for Thuram.
You can go player for player, bro. If you ain't player for player,
it don't matter. Sometimes you just gotta soak up the pressure and find a way, fam. You're telling me you're losing 5-0 in a final?
Shows that's not.
Bro, you wasted it. You should have just let Barca cut through.
Let me tell you something. It wasn't a coaching. It was a coaching masterclass, but I based that game with just individual brilliance, bro. I think 70% was it, bro. It had to have been, bro.
No, it weren't, because the press ain't individual brilliance. That's set up by Enrique. The way they set up is set up by Enrique. I get that.
But they didn't. What really came from what goals came from the press? It was more Inter making mistakes and that type shit.
I think what goals came from the press. Let's talk about it though. First goal. I just feel
they're just getting the ball back quicker. Let me tell you something. You know what Inter done? Inter said, you know what? PSG have the ball. That was their mistake. You feel me? Because you can't win a game without having the ball. It don't make no sense.
So when Hakimi's goal, didn't that come back from winning back the ball?
Hakimi's goal, I think.
I'm sure it came back from winning back the ball.
It might have been.
And then even Doue's second goal didn't come from press, but they won back the ball and they countered.
Yeah, from the. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just disappointed, gang.
Yeah, listen. I think,
you know what I'm saying.
You messaged me saying but I think listen, it takes two to tango. I don't care about Inter. In terms of like, you got molded, bro. You got Khabib. Do you get me? Like, you came with your best, and you like, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring a knife to a gunfight, bro.
What about Inzaghi now? I heard Saudi want him in that. You reckon he goes there, or you reckon he should run it back one more year? It's 2 years now. Disappointing, isn't it? But obviously, that's still with when you consider their circumstances, their actual team, it's not like crazy.
It's not bad, but they need a rebuild. Yeah. They need a rebuild, bro.
I wouldn't say they need a rebuild because they've got 2 games, literally 1 game off of winning Champions League twice.
Brother, you know they lost the league as well this year.
Yeah, I guess.
When I say rebuild, but their midfield is old. You can see that they were bro. Yeah. Come on, bro. Yeah, you know what? I think Lautaro Martinez wasn't even fit. I can't lie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely short. I just think they came against the. Let's be real. That's like even saying the greatest game of the greatest final. People may say it was the Barca vs Man United at Wembley. You know what I'm saying? That might have been. But You gotta tell me that obviously it was 3-1, yeah. And you gotta tell me that Ferguson didn't check on me. They just played up against a better team and better players, bro.
Yeah, was never even watching them in the warm up. Like, it was never beating Barca, bro.
No,
like,
Gara, I'm not even comparing the two.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I hear it. Today, the better team won. Look at the stats: 23 shots to 8 shots on target to 2, 60% possession to 40, passes 531 to 352, accuracy 87%.
It's crazy because a lot of men were saying Inter gonna do this thing.
I did.
And no, not forget you. A lot of people said Inter. Oh yeah. But I said I thought for me,
I knew PSG were a better team. I was just going off like, yo, you've been there before. You've beaten the best teams in terms of Bayern and Barca. Like you know what you're coming up against.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like PSG had someone said this to me. Someone said Inter had a harder run.
Yeah.
They had Bayern Munich, blah blah. But bro, PSG's run was crazy. Man City, Liverpool,
they had a harder
Arsenal, Aston Villa. Like, bro,
I think they even said Aston Villa was the hardest team. And this could have been so different, I swear, because, bro, they took Rashford. I'm telling you, I'm down this hill, bro.
It's not even that, bro. You got to understand, bro. They got peppered, bro. They won at Anfield, bro. PSG really done their thing, bro.
That Villa Park was a harder game.
Yeah, what? Bro, come on, man.
Villa Park didn't really clean it.
Again, you know what it is? Unai Emery is also, obviously, they say he's a good coach. He's had some flaws, whatever. But I think
he just has that plan. He sticks to premeditated stuff.
For sure. But yeah, bro, where do you feel like Italian football goes from now? Where does Italy like?
Again, bro, I just feel like there needs to be a better infrastructure around their academies, because when I'm looking at young talents around,
they don't really do good in international football. I mean, they did win the Euros.
Yeah. I think that, again, like, I'm not even fussed about international football. I just feel like they need some upcoming talent, bro. They need to freshen up. Every English side has a top English talent coming through.
You're saying who's the best Italian player right now?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who is that though? Who's the best?
I have to Google it.
Is right now.
What Italian player?
Yeah,
probably right now. Barilla, Tonali, Bastoni. I think Donnarumma.
Probably.
Like, it's not good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but who is the young talent?
Yeah, I think Regelia. I think Atalanta.
Okay, yeah.
I like him.
Ravella. No, Ravella plays for Lazio. He's a good player. So Ravella, the 6 that plays for Lazio. But other than that, I think bro.
Yeah, Retegui.
Okay, yeah.
He's 26 though. He's never.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They got Ravella. That's it. Ravella for Gulli.
Yeah.
And Moretti. Tonali's still young, and then you got Moise Kean. Like, that's meaty, bro.
It's not good.
That pool of players ain't great. So I feel like they need to find some talent again, because Italians are ballers, bro. What's happened, bro? Where's my Pelos? You know what I'm saying? Where they going? I don't understand it. I really don't. Italians had ballers, bro. Where are they gone? Find them again, and then you can move,
man,
bro.
I feel like
Totti, fam.
Yeah.
Where's my next Totti, fam? Yeah, I always see a new Mbappe. I always see a new someone linked like Gerrard, or you don't always see it, but you get like comparisons. Where are these brothers?
Yeah.
What about you? Where's Italian football go from here?
You know what? I feel like their league's getting competitive. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's always. But if you look at AC Milan, they've dropped off a bit. You know what I'm saying? Juventus are dropped off as well. There's something really going on, but I feel like you alluded to already. I feel like it's a case of like talent. There's no one really saying, yo, I want to be the best next Italian football player coming out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Sad times, man.
Sad times, man. But PSG, well deserved, didn't it? 5-0 in the final. Had the hardest run again, beating Arsenal, beating Liverpool, beating Aston Villa, smoked all the Prem teams, and then smoked these man 5-0.
They put out the easiest game in the final, funny enough, which is crazy. I feel like your take is that when it's the biggest stage, I want to see a bit more from both teams that you can't.
Yeah, man.
But then again, you said the quietest final. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
Is what it is. All I robbed. Inter Milan robbed the world of a good final between Barca.
Sure. Quick question for you, my guy. And I was thinking about this here. Would this be a sick idea?
Go on.
If the conference champions play the Europa League champions for a game for the Super Cup against the Champions League winners, would that be something that you would like to see?
No.
You feel like that's just too much,
It's too much. The conference shouldn't be there anyway.
brother. You know that? No, wait, hold up.
Go on.
I saw a graphic.
Why would the conference play the thing when the Europa League's a better competition than the Conference League?
Yeah, but that's like saying the Champions League is a bit like. Do you get why they're still?
Champions League is a better because you're the third. You're the third next down. We're
So
not
it's
putting conference in the
but-
Super
but-
Cup, bro.
But when you finish third in anything, yeah,
Yeah.
when you finish third,
Mm.
there's silver and bronze medal.
Anyways, yeah, the conference league, yeah, it's not going there, bro. Let's just keep the format how it is,
Hey, let me look at that. You get it there, bro. Don't do that, my Kelly.
bro.
I'm just saying, nigga.
When West Ham won the Conference League, you was not asking this question, bro. There we go. That's what we're gonna leave it.
That
at.
doesn't even matter.
It does matter because, bro, who cares about the Conference League? Let's be real. That was a foregone conclusion, bro.
Are you playing any European football this season?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But don't act like Conference League is a mad thing. Don't be shameless. Conference League is not a mad thing. West Ham won it last year. Your best. 2 years ago, your best team you faced was Betis. Let's look at Chelsea's run. Come on, man. What are we doing here, bro?
I said, okay, so you wouldn't entertain, yeah?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, it's
Not
a
at
question.
all. Not at all.
You guys let us know if that's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Europa League and Conference play.
These men played Dargaden in the semi-final, bro. Dargaden. And they're talking about, nah, bro. Chelsea, you done your thing. I've given you your props, but you're not going Super Cup, my brother.
I'm saying, would you?
I don't want to see it. Whether it's Chelsea, whether it's West Ham, I don't want to see the Conference League anywhere near the Europa League.
Maybe United.
We're not touching Conference League. I don't care. I'm dying on this hill. I'm not seeing United in Conference League, bro.
I just want to clarify something quickly.
Go on.
We finished in Europa League spots last season. I'm just saying.
And you got knocked out because why?
Because Man United won the FA Cup.
There we go then.
What did you win this season, quickly?
Is what it is.
Okay.
I've held my slaps already.
No,
I'm over it.
It's a question.
I'm over it.
Bruh. You know,
I was in my bail.
You know, again, over something. That means they really hurt. You know, when someone says,
I'm not hurt. Why can I be hurt, bro?
Okay,
This is what I saw all season for 38 games. There's nothing new. I knew deep down I was gonna lose, but it was fake chest. You know what I'm saying? I was fake pumping. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, we move. We go back. Next season. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
but on that note, like, subscribe, follow all the social media platforms.
No, for
you know what I'm saying? And Motion with Sports. We'll see you in the next one.
Love, man.